If you have $1,000 in the bank right now and you're trying to figure out what to do with it, well, you're in the right place, because in this video I will be sharing what you can do with $1,000 and how you can use it to attract some more money. So let's get into it. Earn passive income. Passive income is the holy grail when it comes down to building wealth, because you're earning money while you sleep. This is what wealthy people spend their time building because they want passive income. We all have 24 hours in a day and we don't want to spend 20 of those hours working. What you want to have is your product or money working for you, and this is what passive income is really all about. You take your money and throw it somewhere, and now your money is out there working 24 hours a day while you sleep. Not like in global manpower now. So now your money will be making money whether you're asleep, whether you're on the beach, and even while you're watching YouTube videos like this one. Once you start investing for passive income, it becomes an addiction. You might start off by getting $100 in passive income the first year, but your goal next year could be that if you knew how to make $100 last year, then your goal may be how to make $100 per month, and then the year after that, how you make $1,000 per month. Now here's the thing, you can get this type of passive income by investing in one of two things. You can either invest your time, or you can either invest your money. So basically, if you don't have the time, you invest the money. If you don't have the money, you invest the time to create that product that will generate you that money. Now, one of the biggest myths people have when it comes down to passive income is that you need to have a lot of money or you need to be wealthy to earn this type of money. This is far from the truth. That's why in this video, I will be going over 5 ways that you can earn passive income without having a lot of money to start with. The first way you can really get this type of passive income is investing in dividend stock. Now, this is literally the easiest way you can start earning passive income. There's no other way easier than this. And literally, within a week, you can start earning. When you invest in stocks, you're literally owning a piece of that company. Like a lot of you may enjoy Starbucks and spend hundreds of dollars on Starbucks per year. But what you may not know is that you could also be a owner of Starbucks by purchasing Starbucks shares. So when you purchase like a share in Starbucks, you're now one of the owners of Starbucks. Even though it's a small piece, you're still an owner. And when it comes down to building wealth, you have to be owning stuff that appreciate in value or generate an income. Companies like Starbucks pay their shareholders, people like you, cash checks just for investing in their company. And this passive income is deposited in your account every quarter. I mean, wouldn't it be nice whenever you have Starbucks, it is paid for by Starbucks? Let me give you an example of what investing $1,000 look like, because I believe there's a lot of misconception out there on how passive income works. Because these days you have a lot of people on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok talking about, hey, you can earn $10,000 in passive income doing nothing, just watching videos. Rubbish. I mean, that's a big lie. So let's say you purchase Starbucks. Starbucks has an annual dividend yield of 1.9%. Now, this may change depending on the stock price. With this amount of money, you can expect to get $19 per year, or approximately $1.58 per month. Now, I'm not saying Starbucks pays dividends monthly. The higher the dividend yield of the stock, the more money you can expect to earn in passive income. Now, Starbucks is one of the stocks that is on the lower end of dividend yield, right? So you can't expect to earn much from Starbucks. Now, $19 is not life-changing money, and it definitely won't buy you that fancy car, the dream house, or the nice vacation that you see people flaunt on social media. But you know what it is? It is a start to develop the right addiction for you to start earning more money and making more money in passive income. Now, the second way you can get this type of passive income is investing in what is called REITs. Now, REIT simply stands for Real Estate Investment Trust. So if you ever want some exposure to real estate and you don't have that huge amount of money, or you don't want to go in debt, then investing in REITs is a great way to get some exposure to investing in real estate. So how this works is that there are real estate investment companies out there who go out, invest in real estate, You invest in that REIT and then they in turn pay you a piece of the rent they collect from their tenants every month. So you're just sitting there and collecting all that cash passively without having to deal with any form of annoying tenants. And here's one thing to note, they typically offer a better dividend yield than dividend stocks, because by law, they're required to pay out 90% of their taxable income through dividends to you, the shareholder. Before I go any further, let me give you a little warning here. Don't make investment decisions solely on high dividend yields. I know high dividend yields are enticing, but at the same time, they can be deceiving. This is where you now have to understand the fundamentals of the company that you are investing in. The company may be paying out a handsome dividend, but they do not have enough cash to sustain their operation. And before you know it, the company files for bankruptcy and you, the investor, lose your money. Or they can even cut their dividends to zero and now you end up owning a company that is not paying anything. And when they do slash their dividends, it can cause the stock price to tumble. So now you're not only not getting any money, but you're suffering significant capital gains loss. But you only lose when you sell, okay? So this is exactly why before you start investing in a company for dividends, you analyze their financial and their fundamentals before you invest your hard-earned money in that company. If all what I said just sound complicated and you felt overwhelmed and it sounds like you can't bother, there's another option. You can invest in what is called ETFs. With dividend ETFs, you don't have to be worrying about finding the perfect company, or you don't have to be worrying about bankruptcy. You can now invest in a fund that gives you exposure to a bunch of different stocks that pay dividends. And now you can just sit and collect some passive income, whether it be monthly or quarterly, without going out there to try and find the best dividend stock, because the fund already does this for you. Now if a stock in that fund goes bankrupt, it will be automatically replaced by another dividend stock. So you don't have to be worrying about losing all your money if a stock goes bust, or should I say bankrupt. Sounds cool to me. What about you? So just like how we have ETFs for dividend stocks, we also have dividend ETFs for REITs. So this is the fourth option that you can invest your money in to earn passive income. So what the REIT ETF does is that it will be grouping up all those REIT companies out there, and then you now invest in that REIT ETF. So if you want to learn more about all these that I just spoke about, you can check out my investing course on Udemy. The link will be in the description below. Which takes me to number 5, digital products. The global goods market generated approximately 67 billion in 2021, and it's anticipated to grow at a compound annual growth rate of over 20.3%, and it's forecasted to hit approximately 203 billion US dollars by 2028. Now, this is a huge piece of cake and you need to take your bite. Don't wait too long. And what you need to know about digital products is that they have a very low barrier to entry, whether it be an online course, whether it be an ebook or a digital template. Depending on which one you choose to go with, you don't need more than 100 US dollars to get started, because you already have the equipment. If you need to record, you already have a smartphone. You may have a laptop already, so it's easy to get started, but what it takes is consistency and discipline. Now, here's the cool thing. When you make the money from the digital product, you can now take it and reinvest it in one of the first 4 that I mentioned in this video. Now that's passive income making passive income. Now think about that for making money. So guys, that's it for now. I'm gonna leave you here. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.